Predator Pursuit is presented by nighthuntingdepot.com, your one-stop shop for all your night hunting needs.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff Thomason and welcome to this week's episode of Predator Pursuit. This week we're going to be headed up to Haskell, Texas with Rowe Outfitters, and Roger, he's got a good friend up there named Briley Snowden that loves to hunt coyotes, so he's got us connected up, and me and Briley, we're going to go out and see if we can shoot some coyotes in the daytime.
Well, we're driving in this morning trying to get to our first stand, and out here with all these cows, man, there was, how many?
7. I think there's 7 guys.
A bunch of cows out there. I haven't had great luck calling them in like that. I don't know if it's a dead cow, something like, I don't know, but we got to give it a shot. There's too many of them out there. There was a bunch there and we passed another single one. I mean, it's filthy. There's coyotes everywhere. So we're going to give it a try. Maybe we'll get lucky and one of them will be stupid.
I bet we'll get lucky.
Let's try them. Let's sneak in there. Let's see what happens. That one's headed straight for us.
Well guys, here's the situation. We've got all these coyotes out in front of us. We've got a couple of them coming in, they're committed. And wouldn't you know it, we had a truck come in on our left. He's got them a little bit boogered, so I decided just to switch sounds and see if I could keep them hooked.
Another one coming from the right.
That's a different one.
Got 2 of them coming.
I'm a little fired up.
I wish they would have this one would have stayed a little bit longer.
If he'd have stayed a little bit longer, we'd have double tapped him.
That'd have been sick to double tap one right
I got
there.
a little bit greedy. I was like, maybe they'll come a little bit closer, a little bit closer.
Like you said when we started, it's really hard to get coyotes to commit when they're sitting out there and you come in on them. But that was awesome to have them come in to you and even have a double come in on you. That was pretty cool. First thing in the morning.
I love shooting coyotes in the daytime. That's good stuff.
There's no denying that's a big old male, huh?
Nice dog.
That sucker. Woo! That is exactly where I want
I
to
was
shoot him.
aiming where you told me.
Right high, top shoulder, man. That sucker folded up.
He didn't take another step.
It's got to be a dead cow or something out there. Like I said, when we pulled, there were so many coyotes out there. He's got a belly full. But like you look back at our setup, man, they couldn't see a thing. Sun's coming up at our back. The wind was perfect. I mean, hard to beat. So cool deal. Well, it's still early. We got time to go get another one.
We got plenty of time.
Let's try 'em. Man, what a great stand first thing in the morning. I love to get a hunt started off like that. Let's see if we can go get some more. Well, we found a really good setup on this next call. We've got a bunch of dead trees behind us. The sun's coming up perfect. And I've got the call set over to my right, hoping to pull these coyotes out from the left. And we set down, I turn on the call, and you're not gonna believe what happens next.
Say when. Where did he come from?
That was insane. 20 seconds maybe.
30 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds.
Maybe 30 seconds.
We just literally said it.
Hey,
Holy cow.
I just walked out there and put the call on that
Just
fence,
walked right there. And he came
and all of a sudden, he had to have been just,
sitting on that fence down there.
had to be. That's why you're quiet. That's why you're quiet when you come set up on a call. Hey, that was cool. We hadn't even really started calling yet.
Well, guys, as wild as that stand was, believe it or not, it's not over yet. We've got more coming up on this stand when we come back. Well, guys, we've already got a coyote down on this stand in less than 30 seconds. So we get back on the call, and we've got another one coming in. Wire. Looks like we got a little fence repair work to do. I should have put the call further out here,
I can see the wire.
but the wind is going this way, so I was trying to get them to cross.
He stopped right behind that cedar stay. Like his shoulder was right behind the cedar stay. The 1 in 100 chance I can hit a barbed wire fence, I snapped it.
You literally said when we sat down, just don't shoot a wire.
I went ahead and
You-
sent it.
Hey, that's a good shot. You hit it dead center.
I
Right
didn't
in
nail
there.
that wire. I was dead on.
I'll tell you what, guys, I've been doing this a long time, and I promise you that is the first time I've ever seen somebody shoot a barbed wire fence like that. That was a 1 in a million shot. But you know, we laughed it off. We had a good time. We poked a little fun at Riley about it. But as most of you guys know, we always have to go back and get some extra footage so we can put these TV shows together for you. And as we're sitting there doing that and getting everything ready, I look up and I catch movement to my right.
See?
Yeah, yeah. He's right over the top of my head. There's a wire right in between us.
If he stops, I'm gonna kill him. What a stand, boys.
Man, that's 3 coyotes.
I'm telling you what.
Man, we're sitting here talking.
That's what gets you coming back.
That right there, you can have as many dry spells as you want, and you call in 3 on one stand in a nice Friday morning.
It's perfect weather too.
And it's
I ain't
cool.
even mad. It's just perfect weather.
It's
Everything's good.
Gorgeous morning to be hunting coyotes.
Yeah, buddy. You got pieces of hide and fur laying all over the place over here. Look at that.
Center punch him looking at us, little pup.
Ooh. We can't show that one on TV.
Yeah, no.
that put a hole in. What is that? A 6.284?
6.284.
That's a screaming bullet, and it
It did work.
Boy, it did work on that coyote.
He definitely wasn't going anywhere.
Didn't even twitch. And we finally figured out, you know, we were talking about that hole. There's a little pond just right there, right over that knoll. He never knew we were here. I mean, I set the call right there, and he wasn't.
Probably 30 yards.
40, yeah. at most.
30, 40 down there on that little old tank.
That's crazy.
Never knew we were here.
I said, I'm glad we were quiet setting up. This is perfect. We got the background, all those dead trees, sun at our back. That was a good setup.
That's a big deal. If you can get in without being seen, smelt, or heard, you can call coyote.
That worked good, man. Let's we'll leave this one here. Let's go check out that second one.
Yes, sir.
Now that ain't no pup right there,
No,
bud.
that's a good dog there.
Yeah, that's a big old chocolate colored sucker.
Pretty dog.
Doesn't have a whole lot of black on him, you know. Typically we get a lot of black on their back, but he,
Started that pretty good.
yeah, it's a big
Big
male.
male.
You could tell he came in real aggressive. You know, when I had that pup in distress going, that was coyote pup 3. We saw him, man. He was just
He was coming in on line. He kind of got hung up for a second. Couldn't tell what was going on. And
Typically, when something hangs up like that, all it takes is just switching sounds, and that's what I did. And I went to that Den Mayhem or Den Heist, and here, boy,
flipped his trigger.
Yeah,
he had to come
convert.
figure out what the heck was going on.
he knew it was over there close to those trees, which is where we were set up 120 yards, something like that. So he just kind of felt comfortable circling us. He stayed on that perfect line. We got him right out here in the wide open.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, just kind of howled at him, barked at him. He stopped perfect. Pretty awesome, man. Good shooting, except for barbed wire.
Except for the barbed wire.
That's all right, man. That's good. Let's get these out of here and try one more.
Let's do it.
Good job. Oh, got a sticker. We set up here, and just right when we started, I swore I saw a coyote coming down that draw, and it's been 5 minutes, and he never showed up. We had another one show up over here, so we shifted and got all ready over here. And he was curious, but he wasn't committed. And I just happened to glance back over, and this one come running in on that pup in distress. Swung back around, boy, he was focused on that fox pro, but I've had experiences before. If I let them get too close, they smell where we walk and they take off, so I didn't want to chance that one. Good shot, Riley. That's not a super big one, is it?
No, young dog, year old maybe.
Yeah, that was a wild stand, you know, seeing that one, and then this one.
And then this one show up,
yeah.
yes sir. And then Hex, he was focused. And he looked like he was about to try to eat that fox pro. He never lost eye contact with that fox pro.
That's the biggest benefit to having these remote calls. You know, get that sound out away from you. I mean, we didn't have a whole lot of cover. We had a little bit of weeds, you know, behind us. Sun was in his eyes really good.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
you look at it, you can't see anything. But he never looked at us until I barked at him.
Never.
He put his head down and he was just focused, man. That's exactly what we were trying to do.
Yes, sir.
We couldn't have drawn that up any better, but.
No.
Guys, I tell you what, it's not very often that we can go out, hunt a new area, and be able to put together a really good show in one day, and that's exactly what we did here. You know, me and Briley, we had never hunted together before, and once we got on stand, it was like we had been hunting together for years. I mean, we knew exactly what each other was gonna do. It worked out really well for us, and man, the day just couldn't have went any better. So I gotta thank Roger and Briley for having us up. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll see you again next week.